I don't think there's a feeling much better than the one where you set out a goal and you want to go on and achieve it, and it becomes achieved, and then you get to kind of celebrate. A big flaw that I have is that when I celebrate, I actually indirectly stop my momentum. I don't know, and a lot of people don't know, how to celebrate and how to get that positive reinforcement feeling for doing what I did, for accomplishing what I did, without vacating the entire game plan moving forward. I think this issue is a bit of a catch-22. The idea is I'm at a level that I've never seen. I've achieved to a new, I guess, maximum. I deserve the idea of vacating from what I'm doing for a bit, because I busted my ass to get here. Why shouldn't I enjoy a breather for a moment? It's like when Bill Belichick, the head coach for the Patriots, wins the Super Bowl and they ask him how he feels. He always says, I feel happy, but we are 5 weeks behind every other team. The fact that he won this season and won the Super Bowl means that every other team that lost has gotten 5 weeks of non-postseason work, a non-postseason playing to create their formula better into next year. What I kind of learned from that quote, and it really stuck with me, was that this idea that I think I have of achieve, celebrate, blank space, start again, is really faux. It's like false. It's not a real thing. What in reality is what I think I need to do, and what all of us need to do, is that we achieve and we celebrate, but at the same time we need to have a sort of a cross-hatching, sort of a concurrence working between what I'm currently about to finish and celebrate and what I'm going to start on. In a weird way, I don't think it's very natural for the human brain to say, well shit, I'm just not going to take a break. I'm going to keep going on to the next thing. I think we just have a faulty idea of what a break is. If you look at the laws of the universe, right? An object in motion stays in motion. An object at rest tends to stay at rest. Since your first heartbeat, it hasn't stopped. It has slowed in your sleep. It has gone up in peak moments of activity, but it has never stopped. There's no such thing as stopping. It's always moving forward. Your life, your breathing, the beginning of the universe, it's never stopped moving and expanding since the beginning. In reality, ending and stopping is either that something is finished or it is dead. This idea that we can stop perpetuity and that we don't have to keep moving forward is something that I think is invented by our own head, in my own mind, to think that I deserve some break. You do deserve some break, yes, but not in the version that you think a break is. I don't think there is such thing as vacating ever. If you vacate, you have ended that momentum. To keep your life moving and your progression moving forward, you need to have a formula so that your momentum never ends, which means that you may have to give up the idea, the comforting idea, that you have a vacation at the end of this, or you have a break. You always need to keep something in the works, even if, like I said, it's like a sleeping heart beating. It's very, very slow, very, very minimal, but it's still alive. The idea of detaching and leaving the reservation, I think, is just one that doesn't exist. So the solution to this: celebrate, but keep moving forward in the undercurrent. Don't celebrate and totally throw everything that you want in the future totally out of your head, because that's just going to have a big break in your momentum. And the key to anything is momentum. You build off of what you did last. If you're trying to build off of a break, then that's just the same as starting over. To continuously progress in life, what I think for a human is our sole purpose is progression. The idea of just starting and stopping, I think literally is that definition. You'll start and stop and you won't have a continuous momentum. Like the video if you like this video. If you don't like the video, then well, you probably stop watching. Please subscribe and leave a comment about this topic particularly. I'd like to get to them and respond to as many as I can. Thank you guys. See you next week.